He stands at a row of payphones in the main corridor and calls his best friend. As news crews arrive to film the return of Jeffrey Doucette, Gary keeps his head turned away from the cameras. Around 9:30 p.m., the police escort Jeff through the airport towards the main corridor. As they near the row of payphones, Gary tells his friend who is still on the line, "You're about to hear a shot," and drops the receiver. In one fluid motion, he draws a revolver from his pocket, turns and fires a single bullet straight into Jeff's head as he's walking by. The police are shocked as they watch the man they were just escorting tumble to the ground. The officers rush in and grab the assassin and instantly recognize who he is. One of them screams, "Gary, why? Why, Gary?" as they pry the gun from his hand. Gary doesn't resist as the officers arrest him. Jeff is taken to the hospital in a coma but dies the following day. The assassination was filmed live as it happened directly in front of the local news crews at the airport, and the graphic images of the execution quickly become national news. As brutal a crime as was committed, many throughout the country identified with the father's desperate quest for revenge. Gary is tried for second-degree murder, but accepts a plea bargain in which he pleaded no contest to manslaughter. The judge ruled that there was virtually no risk of Gary committing any other crime, so he's only given a 7-year suspended sentence, 5 years of probation, and 300 hours of community service. He never goes to prison. When he was later questioned why he shot Jeffrey Doucette, Gary simply replied, "If somebody did it to your kid, you'd do it too." San Francisco Committee of Vigilance. It's 1848 and a man named Sam Brannan is visiting his newly opened store in what's now modern-day Sacramento. Just a few years earlier, Brannan, a Latter-day Saint, had fled religious persecution on the East Coast and ended up in California in a tiny port town that's now known as San Francisco. In his short time on the West Coast, he'd started a newspaper, a flour mill, and now had just opened his first general store. Things are going pretty good for this young entrepreneur, but little did he know that his life would soon be changed forever, as a few rough-looking men entered his store looking to purchase some supplies. These men had come from Sutter's Mill up in Coloma. They pick out a few goods and bring them up to the counter to purchase.